First reactions and moving forward. Finding out that your child or teen has scoliosis can feel overwhelming. As a parent, you want to protect your child, fix what's wrong, and keep them from experiencing pain or hardship. So when a doctor shows you an X-ray with a curve in your child's spine, it's natural to feel a rush of emotions: fear, confusion, sadness, and sometimes even guilt. But take a deep breath. This chapter is here to help you move through those first reactions and begin building a strong, supportive path forward for both you and your child. Managing fear, grief, or guilt as a parent. Many parents describe the moment of diagnosis as a shock. Some feel fear, worrying about the future, treatment options, or how the condition might affect their child's life. Others feel sadness or grief, especially if they had never heard of scoliosis before and are unsure of what to expect. Some may even feel guilty, wondering if they missed a sign or passed down something genetic. These emotions are all normal, but it's important to remember this: scoliosis is not your fault. It's a condition that often develops silently, with no pain or obvious symptoms. Many cases are related to genetic and neurological patterns that are beyond your control. Blaming yourself won't help your child, but accepting your feelings and then choosing to respond with calm, clear-headed support will. Here are some tips to help you move from fear to confidence. Learn the facts. The more you understand scoliosis, the less scary it becomes. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to get second opinions or talk to scoliosis specialists. Focus on action. Making a plan and being proactive can help you feel more in control. Take care of yourself. You're better able to support your child when you're also supporting your own emotional health. When you begin to replace fear with knowledge and guilt with action, you create a more peaceful and hopeful space for both you and your child. Common myths and truths about scoliosis. There's a lot of outdated or confusing information about scoliosis. Understanding what's true and what isn't can help you avoid unnecessary worry and make smarter decisions for your child. Let's clear up some of the most common myths. Myth 1. My child's curve will definitely keep getting worse. Truth. While some spinal curves do get worse during growth, not all do. With proper care, many can be slowed, stopped, or even improved, especially if treatment begins early. Myth 2. Scoliosis always causes pain or disability. Truth. Most kids and teens with scoliosis live active, healthy lives. With the right tools and support, many can participate in sports, school, and hobbies just like their peers. Myth 3. Braces are the only way to treat scoliosis. Truth. Bracing is just one option. Today, there are more advanced treatments like scoliosis-specific exercise programs, reflexive response training, such as the ScoliSmart Activity Suit, and personalized care based on genetics and neurotransmitter testing. Myth 4. Surgery is always needed. Truth. Surgery is usually only recommended for very large curves that continue to progress. Most children will not need surgery, especially if they receive early, proactive care. Myth 5. Scoliosis is just about the spine. Truth. Scoliosis is a whole body condition. It's linked to genetics, hormones, brain-body communication, and emotional well-being. Thinking holistically gives your child the best chance for long-term health. Learning these truths can give you peace of mind and help you avoid the panic mode that some parents fall into. The truth is, there are many ways to help your child thrive with scoliosis, and your belief in that makes a big difference. How your mindset shapes your child's response. Children often look to their parents to understand how to react to challenges. Your words, tone, and actions set the tone for how your child will feel about their diagnosis and treatment. If you are calm, curious, and hopeful, your child is more likely to be too. But if you're constantly worried, negative, or treating scoliosis like a crisis, they will absorb that anxiety. Here's how to help your child build confidence by adjusting your own mindset. 1. Speak positively, even when things are hard. Say things like, "We're learning how to help your spine stay strong. You're doing a great job taking care of yourself." This doesn't change who you are. It just means we have to support your body in a new way. 2. Focus on progress, not perfection. Your child may not follow their care plan perfectly every day. That's okay. Instead of pointing out mistakes, celebrate small wins. Encourage effort over results. Scoliosis treatment is a journey, not a race. 3. Stay solution focused. If your child is upset about their brace or tired of exercises, listen with empathy, but gently guide them back to solutions. Ask, "What might make this easier?" Or, "What can we do differently tomorrow?" This helps them build resilience. 4. Be mindful of how you talk about body image. Kids and teens are already very aware of how they look, and scoliosis can make that even harder. Avoid comments that make them feel broken or different. Instead, focus on strength, health, and self-care. 5. Model healthy coping. Let your child see you managing your emotions in healthy ways. If you're worried, say, "I feel nervous too sometimes, but I know we're doing everything we can." Show them that it's okay to feel, and that feelings can be handled with strength and love. By staying grounded and hopeful, you become the anchor your child needs to feel safe and confident. Practical ways to support your child. Now that you understand the emotions and mindset side of things, let's talk about a few practical ways to help your child feel supported. Create a routine. Help your child build a daily schedule that includes exercises, stretching, and any treatments they need. Routines make things feel less stressful and more normal. Use checklists or trackers. These help your child stay on track and give you both a clear view of their progress. Celebrate milestones. Even small steps, like wearing the brace for a full day, finishing a therapy week, or improving posture, deserve praise. Stay involved, but don't take over. Let your child take the lead in their care when they're ready. This builds confidence and independence. Work with scoliosis-aware providers. Not all doctors or therapists understand scoliosis in depth. Find a care team that listens, explains, and uses up-to-date methods. You're in this together. At the end of the day, scoliosis is something your child will live with for the rest of their life, but they don't have to carry the burden alone. With your love, support, and guidance, they can develop strength in both body and mind. Your role is not to fix everything. Your role is to walk beside them, help them build a healthy relationship with their body, and give them the tools they need to face the future with confidence. You are doing better than you think. Every appointment you schedule, every conversation you have, and every time you encourage your child, it all matters. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up with love, learning, and hope. Because when you show your child what it means to face scoliosis with strength, they learn how to do the same. Becoming your child's advocate. When your child is diagnosed with scoliosis, it's easy to feel like you've been thrown into a world of confusing terms, quick decisions, and overwhelming choices. Suddenly, you're hearing about braces, x-rays, Cobb angles, and maybe even surgery. It can feel like things are happening fast, and you might not know where to turn or who to trust. That's why one of the most powerful roles you can take on is becoming your child's advocate, someone who speaks up, asks questions, and makes sure your child gets the care they truly need and deserve. Choosing the right care team. The first step in being an advocate is choosing the right care team. Not all doctors or therapists understand scoliosis the same way. Some may focus only on the spinal curve, while others take a more complete whole-body approach that looks at posture, brain-muscle communication, hormones, and even genetics. As a parent, it's okay to ask for more. Don't be afraid to get a second opinion, especially from a scoliosis expert who offers personalized care. I, Dr. Clayton Stitzel, also known as the Scoliosis Doctor, have helped thousands of families understand their child's scoliosis and create treatment plans that go beyond just watching and waiting. I believe in helping families take proactive steps before curves get worse, not just reacting once they do. It's important to trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, or if you're not getting clear answers, keep asking and looking until you do. The care team you choose will play a big role in your child's future, so take your time and make sure you feel heard and supported. Understanding the difference between reactive and proactive care. There are two main ways doctors approach scoliosis: reactive care and proactive care. Reactive care means waiting to see if the curve gets worse and only taking action, like bracing or surgery, after a certain point. Unfortunately, by then it may be harder to change the outcome. Proactive care means taking action early. This might include scoliosis-specific exercises, posture training, hormone and neurotransmitter testing, or wearing the ScoliSmart activity suit. It means supporting your child's whole body and giving them the tools to help their spine stay strong before the curve progresses. As a parent, you have the power to choose which path you want to take. Many families are told to wait and watch, but if that doesn't sit right with you, you don't have to wait. Proactive care is becoming more common, and it gives your child a better chance at long-term success with fewer limitations. Asking the right questions and staying informed. Being an advocate also means asking questions, lots of them. You don't have to be a medical expert, but you do need to stay involved and informed. The more you understand, the better choices you can make for your child. Here are some helpful questions to ask your child's doctor or care team. What kind of scoliosis does my child have? How big is the curve, and how is it measured? What are our treatment options besides bracing or surgery? How will this affect my child's daily life? Can we do anything now to stop the curve from getting worse? Is there a reason to consider genetic or hormone testing? How often should we come back for checkups? Write your questions down before appointments and take notes during the visit. Don't feel rushed. If something doesn't make sense, ask the doctor to explain it in simpler terms. You have the right to understand every part of your child's care plan. You can also do your own research, but be careful where you get your information. Stick to trusted sources like scoliosis specialists, medical websites, and organizations that focus on non-surgical scoliosis care. And if you ever feel stuck or unsure, reach out to me. Getting a second opinion can bring peace of mind and open new options you may not have heard about. You are your child's best advocate. At the end of the day, you know your child best. You see how they move, how they feel, and what they need to thrive. Your voice matters in every conversation with doctors, therapists, and teachers. Don't be afraid to speak up, ask questions, or choose a different path if it feels right. Being your child's advocate means being their protector, cheerleader, and guide. It's one of the most important roles you'll ever play, and it can make all the difference in how your child faces scoliosis, now and in the future. You are doing better than you think. Every appointment you schedule, every conversation you have, and every time you encourage your child, it all matters. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up with love, learning, and hope. Because when you show your child what it means to face scoliosis with strength, they learn how to do the same.